You know when you go to the grocery store and you go to the deli section and get that lemon pepper chicken? We're gonna show you how to do it at home on your grill. Yeah, that's right, folks. Lemon pepper chicken, that's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna show you a really cool way to do your chicken and spatchcock it. What that means is we're gonna cut the backbone out of it, press it down, lay it flat so the chicken cooks evenly for a super moist, tastiest chicken you're ever gonna taste. We're actually gonna do something really cool. We're gonna make a lemon pepper compound butter. We're gonna rub it under the skin, on top of the skin, so this thing's just gonna be loaded with lemony, peppery flavor. Now don't forget, subscribe while I got you here and give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. A couple of cool things we're going to do with this cook is we're going to do what's called spatchcocking. It means when you take the backbone, we're going to take these here kitchen shears and cut the backbone right out of the chicken. We're going to kind of make a little season and press it flat. It's going to lay perfectly flat so that it's cooking evenly across the bottom and across the top. Makes for a really great chicken, some crispy skin, and juicy, juicy meat. That's what we're going for. The other thing we're going to do, we're going to make a compound butter, which means we're going to take butter and mix a bunch of seasonings into it to make a lemon pepper compound butter. It's got lemons, it's got salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a bunch of lemon zest, and then we're going to do something even extra special. I'm going to show you how to take a couple slices of lemon, put it under the skin with some of that seasoning so that the meat is just tenderized and cooked and flavored all the way through. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you the first step in this process, and then we'll get the grill lit too. All right, the first thing we want to do is zest one lemon. So you take your microplane, and all you do is just rub the skin on the microplane. We're going to do this for 2 whole lemons. We're going to get the complete zest off of the lemon. You want to get it down right till it gets to that white pulpy part. Add about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is going to be about 1 whole lemon. I'm going to add about 1½ teaspoons of salt, about 1.5 tablespoons of black pepper, about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. I like to go a little bit heavier because I love garlic. And then my secret ingredient I like to put in it, just a little dusting of onion powder. Just adds up a nice flavor to it. And we just mash it all together. So good I could just eat it just like that. Woo! I want to just eat this. No, it's butter. The compound butter is made, so I'm going to handle some chicken, so I'm putting on some gloves for safety. So we'll set our butter aside and bring on the bird. There we go. Look at that baby. About 5½ pounds, nothing too great, nothing too huge, just a perfect size for a nice juicy bird. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut down either side of the backbone and just remove it all together. Voila. So we got our backbone out. Now you can see here in the breastplate, what you want to do is just give a little notch, just cut a little tiny notch into it like that. It's going to help because we're going to flip this thing over and then flatten it. You hear that crack? That's what you want. And as you look around, you'll see some extra fat and some extra skin. You can just cut that off. All right. Again, you can save this. This is all great for making stock with or anything like that. Make a broth, whatever you want to do. Now here's the secret part, because anybody can season the outside of a bird here. That's easy. What we're going to do is we're going to go under the skin. You want to do this gently because you don't want to tear the skin. All right. But you want to give yourself some nice room. Clean it out. Get up in there real good. Like that. Okay. So that you can reach under. We're going to put seasoning, and we're actually going to put some lemon slices right underneath the skin. So, again, put your hand in. You put your right hand in. You put your right hand out. You want to take the skin off of the breasts. Ooh, nice. Good. Now, we're going to take a handful of our compound butter. Remember our compound butter? Take that, and you put that up underneath the skin. All right, spread it all around. Make sure the whole thing is covered up underneath so it's all over the meat. And now for the outside. Let's rub this thing all over and load it up with this seasoning. So our butter came out really thin. It really thinned out. I should have added some more butter maybe and added this, but it'll be fine. Still going to cover it. It's all going to melt down anyway in the egg, so it doesn't really matter. So let's move our bird aside. It's all seasoned up so we can put some charcoal in this grill. We need fire in order to make this bird right. First, I'm going to start with some starters. Now, as you probably saw, I had some charcoal left in there, some monster chunks from the last cook we did. So I'm just going to add a little bit more right on top just to make sure we have plenty. Now we're going to be cooking indirect, so we're going to put our expander in here with our deflector. I know Weber makes a deflector, whatever grill you're using. If you're using two-zone cooking, you can do that. Fire on one side, no fire on the other. I think we've shown you that a couple times. But we're going to cook indirect, so let's going to close this thing up, and let's get it up, heat it up. Heat it up, who says that? We're going to let this heat up to about 375 degrees. All we're going to do is take our chicken off of the board onto the grill. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Lemon squeezy. Our chicken, our lemon pepper chicken, spatchcock is almost done. Let's pull her out and see what we got temperature-wise here. Give her a little burp. Temperature climbed on us a little bit. Oh boy, look at that. Wow. Let's see what we've got here. We'll check it in the breast. So we're at 165, so we're at 161. That is perfect. I'm gonna pull this off right now because, hey Ron, you just said you wanted 165. So why are you pulling it off at 161? Well, I'll tell you why. It's a good question. It's because it's going to let it sit here and rest for a little bit, let the juices kind of recirculate through itself, and it's going to come up in temperature by about another 5 or 6 degrees before we trim it. So it should be right at our 165 when we're ready to slice it open. Look at this baby. Is that gorgeous or what? Listen to the skin. Crispy. Can you say crispy skin? I can. Oh, look at that. I put my finger through it. You know it's crispy when you can put your finger through the skin and it breaks. All right, so I got my spectacles on here so I can see. We're gonna cut this thing out. Now, we're gonna quarter this. First thing we're gonna wanna do is, I don't even wanna cut into it. It's so beautiful looking, but we're gonna cut it right down the middle, all right? Just set it there and give it a little bit of pressure, and boom, look how beautiful that separates, okay? Oh yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous white meat. Look at that. Now, from here, it's really simple. You're just gonna cut along, you can see the seam. You see the seam, cut it, and look at that. Boom. Like I said, you kind of wiggle it around. There we go. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Got a nice cut, and there's your wings. So now you've got your white meat breasts, you got your wings, and you got your legs and thighs. And we take the lemon off. Look at that beautiful browning on that lemon. You know that's going to taste good. And let's cut in and see what we've got here. Beautiful, beautiful. If you watch, see all those liquids coming out on the knife there? Beautiful, just beautiful. It doesn't get any more moist than that. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, now that looked pretty good, huh? But can I be frank with you? No, I'll just still be Ron. Oh, so look at this beautiful white meat chicken. Gorgeous, juicy as can be. I gotta have another little taste. Lemony goodness, man. That lemon and the pepper just shines right through. So in all honesty, our temperature got a little bit away from us. We weren't really paying attention as much as we should have. Got a couple things going on here. But if you look at this skin, look at that beautiful wing here, all right? I don't know if you can hear that, but that is some crispy skin right there. That's what you want. It just doesn't get any nicer than that. I love it. It's a beautiful summertime meal. Well, I mean, anytime really, but so easy. And that putting that butter, the compound butter, up under the skin and that extra lime slice under there does it wonders. It actually soaks in. It gets into that meat while it's cooking. That whole entire time that bird is cooking, that lemon juice is penetrating that meat and just flavoring it like you can't believe. It is so good. So, I love this. I love lemon pepper chicken. I love all sorts of different flavored chickens. I'd like to know, what do you like? What kind of chicken is your favorite? When you go to the grocery store or whatever, what kind of chickens do you like to get? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, remember to subscribe to the channel. Remember to give us a thumbs up. We put a lot of work into these videos. I'd love if you'd hit thumbs up and give us a like. And please, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think, okay? Chicken, it's the best. I'm gonna go real quick. I used to just only eat the breasts and wings, and my girlfriend got me into the thighs. And the thighs are the absolute juiciest, flavorful, most flavorful part of the entire bird. So if you're not eating the thighs, give them another try. Trust me, they're that good. Anyway, like I said, subscribe, thumbs up, notifications bell, everything. And remember this summer, get out and grill, all right? Get out and grill, yeah. Until then, we'll see you next time on the FOGO Life.